could just kill at any moment.
I heard that part. That's when I knew I was going to make other plans.
Hey, love the glasses.
Thank you.
You didn't have a problem touching your finger in the eyeball?
Yeah, well, we had to come up with some reason why a young girl would be wearing glasses. I was like, I've got an idea. Hopefully it works. You remembered it, so.
There was I love the innocence of this character. It reminded me a lot of the character in The Island because they were both so innocent in a way.
Funny.
Well, you don't think so?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know that my character was... I think she was more just naive and kind of not that bright. You know what I mean?
My interviews never go like Sandra's, so I'm thinking that was a...
She kind of was, you know, I mean, she'd go in to get the scoop, and she was thinking that she was going to be all Rosalind Russell, you know, his girl Friday, really, you know, use her feminine wiles to get the story, and ended up sleeping with the guy and missing the interview. So I think that more than anything, she was just kind of a twit, really, and you know, but it ended up getting her somewhere in the end.
She was a fun twit, though.
Thank you.
Why do you click so well with Woody? Why do you two get along so well?
Woody knows how to make a great egg salad, and I keep coming back for more. What can I say?
That's it?
Yeah. And he shares his muffin with me in the morning. So, you know, I mean, between breakfast and lunch, all I've got to pay for is dinner.
See, that's the real desire for being an actress.
A free meal. That's what we're all here for. A free meal.
You're not kidding. I had an amazing meal yesterday. I'm like, I got to do more of these things. I was watching you on screen with Hugh, and my first thought is, that guy is so freaking tall.
He is quite tall, isn't he?
He towered above everybody. Was that your first meeting with this guy?
It was the first time. I think it was the first time I've ever met Hugh. If I'd ever met him before, it was very briefly. At some show or something like that, but yeah, he's very tall.
Yeah.
He's very charismatic and charming. I mean, all the women were just like, I love him. He's such a charmer.
Do you what you lack in experience, do you make up for in dedication?
You
love I'm pulling these quotes from the movie.
Well, I guess it depends on the circumstance. But I am very dedicated. And yes, I would say that would probably be true.
There's a scene in the movie where you're wailing in the water, and it pulls back on that, oh, she's in a tank or something, but you were really in this, what was it, a lake or something like that?
It was, yes, a lake. It was very grimy.
Was there protective measures like scuba guys nearby, or was it just a...
I think there was a scuba guy, yeah. There was one or two scuba guys, although, you know, nothing could protect me from, like, things touching my feet that were swimming around in algae and germs and fish poo and everything horrible. I'm in this pond that's been kind of settling there for like 500 years or whatever, and it just so happened that day was particularly warm, so all the algae I didn't know like comes to the surface, and the water looks really green when it's warm. It was so vile. I had green in my hair, I had green in every part of me. It was disgusting. I was like, I'll get you, Woody.
Well, aren't you glad, though, that Woody does usually one or few takes, though, in that situation?
Yeah, that kind of circumstance only allowed for one take, really, because I was absolutely sopping wet. It would have taken so long to dry off. It was like, you better be good, kid. I'm like, okay, just get me out.
And then there's a scene later where you are sopping wet, standing in the whatever. Was that, I'm assuming, a separate day that they did that one?
Yeah.
So how did you get wet for that scene?
I just had people, like, dump water over me. First they started squirting me with squirt bottles, and it was taking forever, and I was like, somebody get me a bucket. I can do this myself. Just like dumping pails of water over my head.
But they were being polite about it, I'm sure, were they?
I mean, there's no polite way to dump a bucket of water over somebody's head. You just gotta go in for the kill.
Pleasure again. Thank you so much.
You too.